Kind of upset that Bugbear turned out to be kind of a villain at the end of this episode, but there's probably still hope for him. Just judging by the way this ended, there's probably still hope for Bugbear to turn over to a new leaf and help out the human race. But either way, this episode, I like it. I like this episode. I really enjoy this little arc more than I've enjoyed the other, designer children type arcs we've seen so far. And I like that. Bugbear is a really interesting character. We get to see more personality with him, and that's the reason why I like this arc so much, because the previous arcs, we have one episode dedicated to each designer child, and then they go into their evil modes. But with this, we've had about 2 episodes build up on Bugbear, and he's had his personality kind of fleshed out a little bit, and it feels more legit why he turned evil, and at the same time, you can still see the reasonings why he might turn good again. Now, with this episode, what we get to see is that the Hime-sama, the princess, or the daughter of the mafia organization that's having human trafficking, they find out her entire family and her father and everybody died on that ship when it exploded, and Bugbear used his singularity to bring them all back, which was impressive. So we find out Bugbear, he can bring back dead, okay? He can bring back the dead, or at the same time he can make illusions of the dead. Either way, it seemed like he kept everybody alive for a little bit of time, and eventually when he found out, he released them and they died permanently. And so it explains the entire concept of the last episode last week, where we got to see one of the mafia members get shot, and supposedly he was fine. We find out the reason why he healed so fast was because of Bugbear's power. Now, this episode shows you all these different designer children can have massive, crazy powers. I mean, to keep someone alive, or keep an entire group alive, is absolutely insane. And so I'm curious to find out exactly what other designer children can do, like what other kind of powers can they have. We also get in the topic of what most likely the singularity of our main male character Daichi possibly has. We also find out that the Live Lasters are an extension of Daichi and Teppei, and that's something I was shocked about. So pretty much, it's not like holding a gun, it's like a part of their body they're using to fire their self at the enemy. And I like that explanation a lot about this episode, and we find out a little bit more about the Live Laster. Overall, this episode was good. I like it a lot, and I enjoyed this entire bit of human trafficking, freaking 2 episodes. It was really interesting getting to see an anime dive into something like this. And overall, I have no hard feelings about this. The only thing I could say I am disappointed with this episode was, once again, that reused animation scene of a freaking, part of a train coming up and launching Daichi into his rowboat. Just we've seen that so many times. I'm not gonna lie, we have seen that animation so many times. Besides that, I like the animation in this episode, I like the music, I like the characters. Bugbear, like I said, most likely will turn good eventually, just not at this moment. It looks like he's still trying to reassess his thoughts after losing someone he truly loved and wanted to protect, and he needs to find something he wants to protect, and most likely will eventually lead him into wanting to protect humanity or Daichi's squad. And so we'll have to see where it goes from here, and who is going to be the next on the list of the designer children. So everybody, tell me your thoughts on this episode. Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite moments about it? I love all of you so much. Please be safe. Chibi out.